video, what I'm going to basically talk about is, what actually in this case study, what we actually did, what resources were used, and the timeline of actual results presented. And that way we can kind of break it down and kind of see where we go from here. And simply put, what we did was basically analyze the website and see which keywords it's ranking for and which keywords it's not. And focusing on moving the easiest keywords, which are typically on page 5, 6, up to first page, or 3 and 2 and 1, 2 and getting those to first page. And then once those are ranking, typically it'll create a suction and it'll start to pull all the other keywords that are below 100 into the top 100. And then from there we can start to focus on ranking one piece or 2, 3 pieces of content for literally multiple and multiple and multiple and multiple and multiple and multiple and multiple keywords that ultimately just allow you to dominate keyword phrases and topics, because that's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to focus on keywords. We're trying to focus on ranking for topics, so that no matter what keyword phrase you put in, Google will show your content consistently for that keyword topic. So essentially, with that being said, what we did in this particular case study is that we went and we actually have a domain that's good. It's definitely got a page authority of about 40, and it's got a good trust, and it's got good domain authority. So it's not focusing on a typical article directory or a website directory that has hundreds of content already on there and that it has hundreds of links on there. This is very secure. And what makes this good is that in the end, when you have a domain that you own and you're controlling, it ensures number one, you have safety, you have controllability, and that you can do whatever you want on this site, and it's going to be safe because you don't have other people putting content on it and basically devaluing the link. That's the key. The more powerful the link that you have, the more result you can get. The less quality of the link, the less results. And of course, when you have a link that's not as powerful, it means you have to do more work, right? And just because you're doing more work, it doesn't necessarily transfer into result. So with that being said, when we look at our what we did here in this particular case study, we're focusing on mywheeldoctor.com. And the easiest word to quickly rank for, which is on page 4 essentially, is bent wheel repair Houston. And as you can see here, when we go to page 4, we see that My Wheel Doctor is towards the bottom of the page, right? And so that's good. This is our starting point. Now, ever since we posted that article on our domain, that site has moved up 2 spots. What's interesting is that our article, actually, the article itself, is actually outranking the site. It's actually on page 3, first position, and within the day or so, it's going to move to page 2. And then by the end of the week, hopefully, just one link, just trying to see how far it can go. It'll probably could be by, maybe by Monday, it could be on page 1, right? And that's potent because, again, we look for bent wheel repair Houston. We see the address in the headline, and then look at the content. This is going to be very specific. Looking for fast bent crack alloy wheel repair service, no problem. We are able to perform the fast, yada yada yada. Now, the issue I want to bring to your attention is when we look at, oh, okay, you know what? I missed something there. Okay, got that. Okay, I wanted to focus on some of the keywords on the page, right? So when we look at bent rim repair cost on the page, it shows our site on the first page. Now look at that closely, right? Bent rim repair. I also rank for bent wheel repair on the same, or from that same article. I have 2 different rankings on page 1. So you can see it again on this particular page. I'm ranking even higher because obviously the bent wheel is also in the headline. I could probably do like bent wheel rim or some kind of combination that'll increase the other page. Now, and that's powerful. So what I'm saying is I'm getting multiple rankings without having to do any more work with the same content. And just to do a test, I went ahead and I just pulled this out. Repair, store your wheels. Repair and restore your wheels, which is I guess a keyword. It's not highlighted or anything. Those other ones, bent wheel repair, bent rim repair. When I typed in repair and restore your wheels, we're on the first page for even that keyword. So what we would do now is basically create an article and link to this here so that we can essentially push this up. Now, if I keep going back to the article and just keep pulling out phrases, you're going to see that I continue to show either on page 2 or page 1 for those other words, which basically is giving us more firepower for the same amount of